obviously, unless there's a real obvious break, you usually want to play your putt inside the hole. What do you use for a target? Okay, I imagine, okay, let's assume here this putt is perfectly straight. I imagine there's a white tee right there on the back of the hole. Okay, so that gives me a target, and I learned from Mo Norman. He says, aim, fire, pick the ball out of the hole, or aim and fire again. In other words, no fear. If you miss it, aim and fire again. You know, don't worry about missing the putt. All you want to do is you always have a target. So my target is that imaginary tee, which I just put in the back. Okay, so I go through my routine. Okay, and you really want to stay still on this putt. Bingo, see that hit the tee right on. Okay, if it breaks a little bit, left to right, you know, and you want to play, you just imagine the tee's there. So you always have the target. Okay, and why do people miss a lot of these here short putts? It's because they move. Okay, they move. Like, you want to really stay still. So like, here's what happens quite often. Right? Okay, so we got a little toy here which you can practice staying still over the ball. And you can do this, Chris. Sure. And there's one other thing I forgot here is you want to have your eyes, if you can, right over the ball. Okay? If you're inside a little bit, that's okay. You know, but like when you're up there, just take your putter, you know, and you can see if your eyes are directly over the ball. Okay? And watch Tiger Woods on TV. And Chris, just get into the ball there, okay? Here. If you watch Tiger, he has his neck pretty much horizontal to the ground, okay? And he never like takes his eyes and looks with his eyes, okay? He always keeps his eyes centered, and he turns his head. Like, do you understand? You got that, Chris? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, a good way to practice also is you just go down to the store and buy a $5 rubber ball, and that'll keep your lower body still, you know, and you just come out here and practice putts, and that way you won't move. And I got that tip from Lorena Ocha. She's the #1 lady golfer the last 3 years.
Yep.
That's how she practices putting, and I went down, I got a ball, and I'm telling you, it really helps you stay still. So if the best player in the world does it,
the worst players in the world can too.
The worst can too, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything we forgot?
I think
there?
that's it, Macker.
Sort of the basics of putting. And here again, when I practice, I do the same thing as with the chipping. You know, I put my shag bag down, and I'll hit maybe a 6-8 foot putt, a 20-foot putt, a 40-foot putt. You know, 3 balls, 3 balls, 3 balls, repetition. Because that's what you're going to get when you play. You know, a short putt, a medium putt, or a long putt. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So you know, that I guess that sums up the three components of this swing, and certainly on behalf of the Caswell Golf Club, thanks, Macker. I mean, it's great to have you out,
thanks,
and
Chris,
I think that
you,
helps everyone out.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
And you know, we're here to help anybody if they want help. You know, especially new people that want to join the club.
All right, so I just thought I would take an opportunity. We've done some structural changes to the course, and so it provides itself a new format as with respect to the number of holes and how they're played. One of our biggest additions, and I think anyone who's a member here would agree with me, that we have a new green now, which is on. This is the new number 9 hole, which, you know, we were showing you on the tee box there earlier. But you used to finish where you'll see Macker teaching Cole's son over there on the green. That used to be the old number 9 green. So what the club has done, and great help and work gone into this. This is our new number 9 green, which is closer and more adjacent to the clubhouse. We've also put in this water hazard here, which you'll see just an incredible amount of work by both Scott and John from the course here, and a lot of the volunteers helped out. It's just beautiful. So now, finishing here, we're actually starting number 1 off on, I guess, what would have been the old number 8. So that's number 1 just in behind. So 1 goes down this way, and then 2 comes back. For those of you who have golfed here, it's the old number 1 is now hole number 3, and we finish here. So this is just a great addition to our course, and a nice big large green that for people who don't know takes a lot of work, a lot of time and effort goes into that sort of stuff. So, and then after this we'll just take you across the way, because we have another new green going in on hole number 7 as well. So Cole and people out there watching, this was our old number 5, and you can see that the hole is quite a difficult but picturesque hole. You have to come down that hill, and then the old green is still in existence here. You can see these 2 down here are just chipping onto the green. Our plan is here next year, you'll see this graveled area here. This is going to be the location of our new green, and again, this has been great work already that's gone into this. It presents the hole in a much different and more favorable terrain for the golfer. It's elevated, the green is quite a lot bigger, and so this will be a great change for our course next year, and we're hoping that by next spring we'll be putting on this new green here. So this is one of the other major significant changes. I'll just also draw your attention to our community clubhouse here. I know this has been around now for a couple of years, but one of the new things that I wanted to mention is that we have a brand new menu in the kitchen this year. And Barb is in the kitchen. She's a little camera shy, but she did want me to mention, and it's worthwhile mentioning, that she's got a brand new menu. The clubhouse is just an awesome place to come and bring your family and friends, especially if you're from out of town. You have $1 million view on the deck there, and so we really wanted the community to know that there's been some changes there as well. So there you have it, some new changes, and we want to just remind you that if you've seen this and you're interested in golfing and you don't have the clubs, just come on down to the clubhouse here. Tell them you've seen the Macker's Golf special, and you'll get free rentals, at least until the August 1st. So
that's great. Thanks very much, Chris.
Yeah, you bet. Thank you.
Okay.